I'm going to bring into the conversation with us as well this afternoon, Mr. Mokoki, who's coming through, Alan Mokoki from SACCI as the CEO. Do give us a sense of how we find you here and how do we see this partnership with the Gauteng province just moving, those in the business sector forward?
Well, thank you so much. Gauteng is the biggest economy in South Africa, as you can know, and the extent to which business and government need to work together to solve the problems that we all face around employment creation, economic growth, revenues that must be generated via taxes that must go to the fiscus. That is very, very critical. So we need to build an economy, manufacturing, industry, and all those kinds of things are very, very critical sectors that we need to make sure with government regulation, government policies, we can get ahead of.
Just before we let you go, Mr. Mokoki, I know we're pressed for time, but you've mentioned some of the concerns that may be coming through from those that are investors. For instance, the issue of crime and the likes. Maybe do give us a sense of what is it that investors are worried about, especially in moving into Gauteng?
Well, the first thing is that we say that if you're going to deploy capital or investment into any country, the people that tend to move with that capital are the same people who are still younger, 30s, 40s, because they are willing to leave their countries to go out and as expatriates. Generally, their family situation is going to determine whether they actually can move into a country and what do families concern themselves with, right? They would be coming from, say, for instance, a developed economy somewhere in Europe. They want to know whether healthcare is good in that country and it can compete equally with where they come from. They want to know that they are actually safe, because safety is a very big consideration. You want to be in a country where safety is not actually an issue. You don't want to be in a country where you are concerned about safety of your family and of yourself and of your business. So that's a very, very critical aspect to see the link between crime and investment, that higher levels of crime actually lead to disinvestment, to lack of investment, because people are discouraged to go live in that particular country.
Mr. Mokoki, thank you very much, sir, for giving us your time. He's the CEO coming through from SACCI, and you hear him saying that those conversations would continue well into the afternoon as they try to find each other in really preparing the lay of the land for the upcoming conference. As we know very well that Gauteng would contribute about 33.7% into the country's economy, which is why you see the province preparing the lay of the land for the upcoming conference on the 9th of April. I'm Katlego, Legodi, for SABC News in Melrose Arch.